I've got a secret. If you follow my journey on YouTube, you'll know that last season I broke my leg and I consequently lost my ride in the British Superbike Championship, and I worked all winter to basically secure some funding to try and get myself a ride again and get my job back in the British Superbike Championship. And with the amazing support of everyone on this YouTube channel, I managed to get some money together, which went to the Bathams racing team, and I managed to get myself back on the grid. Since then, I've had an operation on my knee. I've got my knee back to where it should be. I'm in the best shape of my life. I've done a lot of training with Loughborough University this winter. I've got a really good team, and we've also got the new BMW M1000 this year. I know what racing's like. Before I know it, it will be next season. So I've always got one eye on the future and how next season will come together. So I don't want to leave anything to chance. This season was a huge gamble. It was 50-50 really whether I would have got a ride again, and as exciting as that was, getting myself on the grid, I don't want to leave it to chance again, because it's pretty scary going into a winter not knowing whether you've got a ride. And basically I want to try and take some of the pressure off everyone that watches this channel in helping me race. Now, no matter how many days of the week you work, it's almost impossible to find an hourly rate that will pay you enough to pay for a season's racing in British Championship. So the only real way of paying for racing is by creating a business and having a business, which is why so many amazing businesses help teams within the British Superbike Championship get on the grid. So I'll give you a backstory on the plan. I've always been sponsored by a company called Digitally Charged, and they've been really generous in supporting me with things like building websites. So whether it was my website or some bloke called Mad Mark, Digitally Charged built the website. I loved working alongside him that much that I ended up working for the company alongside my racing. So that's kind of what I do in the background around my racing, is I do little bits and pieces for Digitally Charged. Which got me thinking, I wondered if there was a way to leverage the skills that I'd learnt there and the skills that I know Digitally Charged have to create something that we could turn into a business, and if it went really well, support other riders and race teams. I can't breathe. I've just had to open the door, I'm too hot. So I set about researching something that I could sell alongside my racing. I was really reluctant to import something from overseas that would be cheap and horrible, so I really wanted to do something that was based within the UK that I could kind of see and touch and feel and know what I was getting, and inevitably pass that quality on to people that were buying the product. I stumbled across a company that's based within the UK that make premium car accessories, whether that be car mats or air fresheners or all sorts of things. The problem for me is that when racing starts, I get really busy really fast. I've got lots of training to do, testing, and then all the racing on top of that as well. And it'd be easy for me to do something that distracts from my racing, and then I end up doing two jobs half-heartedly. I don't give my racing my full attention, and I don't give a business my full attention. So really I needed to partner with someone that could help me with that. After some back and forth with this company, I managed to broker a deal where they can help me with all the bits that I can't do whilst I'm away racing. Things like posting products out. Meanwhile, as some of you will know, I have a bit of experience in building websites and selling things online, as I've sold all my own merchandise. I'm going to sound like Little Britain here, but I design the merchandise, create the merchandise, package it up, post it out, put it online, sell it through here. So all that side of the business, I've kind of got a little bit of experience, and that's where Digitally Charged can also help me too. So I decided to begin by selling car mats. So the first thing I did was come up with a website name, carmatsandmore.co.uk. Now this is where Digitally Charged come into the picture. Welcome to the Taylor Mackenzie editing suite. I've realised that this next section of the video is probably going to sound like an advert for Digitally Charged, and it's not. I'm just trying to explain how the business will hopefully work. Having said that, if you own a company and any of their services are of interest to you, let me know and I'll put you in touch. If you've ever been on eBay and you're looking to buy a bicycle, or you then go on Amazon and you search for a hairdryer, and then you end up on Facebook and an advert for a bicycle appears or an advert for a hairdryer appears, that is basically what Digitally Charged do. They do lots of online programmatic advertising that follows you around the internet and helps push products for companies to people that are interested in searching for them. It's a really clever way of advertising, because in the past people would put an advert on TV and that advert could be for a feminine hygiene product. Obviously 50% of the people that are watching the TV aren't interested in feminine hygiene products, so the advert is effectively wasted on 50% of the people that are watching it. Where programmatic advertising is really clever is that it already builds a bit of a profile for people on the internet, so it pushes adverts to people that actually need to see them or would be interested in products. The other thing I want to address is I know how annoying cookies are and adverts that follow you around the internet making you buy things you don't want to buy. like a GoPro 9.
So Digitally Charged can effectively find people that are looking for car mats, push adverts to them, and hopefully in return send them to car mats and more, and hopefully get people to buy them. Which I think would be amazing. If we can create a little business that puts money back into the motorcycle industry and motorcycle racing, I'd be extremely proud of it. So it's my little baby. It's something that I'm nervous about. I've never really ventured into this sort of thing before. Now the mats themselves are really cool. They come in 4 different types. So we have a standard mat all the way up to a super velour mat. Each mat is fully customizable, so you can change the color of the trim to match your car. So if you've got a grey car, you can have grey trim. A red car, you can have red trim. They're also, wait for it, tailored to fit your car. Tailored, get it? Yeah, you get the joke. Anyway, I'll just take a minute to appreciate the tailored fit. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So no matter whether you've got an Alfa Romeo or a Mercedes-Benz, we've got a mat that will fit your car. I'm really nervous about all of this. I've never done anything like this in my life before, but I'm really excited to do it. It's a new venture for me. If you are looking for car mats, I really appreciate you check out Car Mats and More. And as new products appear during the year, I'll let you know through this YouTube channel. And who knows, it might just support my racing or other racers in the future. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with another video.